وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَن يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
Allah Almighty created all the other kinds of creations before He created the humankind. Allah Almighty created the water, the air, the heavens, the earth, the trees, the mountains, the valleys, the animals, and even the small insects before He created man. Adam's story begins in the spiritual world. In the timeless realm of Allah Almighty and His angels, He is both the first man and ancestor of the human race. At a deeper level, Adam's story is also a subtle allegory concerning mankind and the human conditions. Allah created Adam, the first human being from clay. The angels were commanded to prostrate before Adam. Allah Almighty alone has the right to be worshipped, so this prostration had a very specific purpose. The objective of the order to prostrate to Adam was to honor him. When Allah Most High, the All-Powerful, the Glorious, the Majestic, had given this order, all those who heard it obeyed without question, except one among them, the evil Satan, who was disobedient. His rebelliousness in the face of Almighty's command was due to his terrible arrogance. Allah then breathed life into His creation, and after the soul of Adam joined his body, the first words Adam uttered were in praising and thanking Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty taught Adam the names, all of them, bestowed on him the knowledge of everything, granted him the power to understand, and implanted in him the need for knowledge and the desire to bequeath the knowledge to his children. Adam stayed in paradise for a period of time. During that period, Allah Almighty created Hawa, Eve, Adam's wife, and they lived together in paradise for a period of time. Allah Almighty permitted them to eat from all the fruits of paradise except for the fruits of one particular tree. But Satan whispered to them to eat from this prohibited tree in order to be granted immortality. Eventually, they ate from it, forgetting that Allah had warned them not to approach it and that Satan was their sworn enemy. After this incident, as a result, Adam and Eve were ordered to leave paradise and descend to the earth. Allah Almighty then reprimanded them, upon which they turned to Him in sincere repentance and begged for His forgiveness. They were then made to descend to earth, where they and all their offspring would live and die. Adam knew he bade farewell to peace by leaving paradise. On earth, he had to face conflict and struggle. He also had to toil to sustain himself. He had to protect himself, his wife and children from the wild beasts. Above all, he had to struggle with the spirit of evil, Satan, the cause of his expulsion from paradise. Adam took upon his position as caretaker of the earth and prophet of Allah. Adam, the first prophet of Allah, was responsible for teaching his wife and offspring how to worship Allah and seek His forgiveness. On earth, Prophet Adam established the laws of Allah and set about trying to support his family and learning to subdue and care for the earth. Prophet Adam's task was to perpetuate, cultivate, construct, and populate. He was to raise children who would live accordingly to Allah's instructions and to care for and to improve the earth. Before his death, Prophet Adam reassured his children that Allah Almighty would not leave man alone on the earth, but would send his prophets to guide them. The prophets would have different names, traits, and miracles, but they would be united in one thing, which is the call to worship Allah Almighty alone. The battle between good and evil is continuous, but those who follow Allah's guidance should fear nothing, while those who disobey Allah and follow Satan will be damned along with him.